up, YouTube? We back. As y'all can see, I guess you see what we got here. Got a wiring harness. So I'm gonna attempt to break this down and try to rework my harness and see how that come out. Keeping that. It must be the drive-by wire cable. Yeah, so we see what we got here. Got a couple tools to work with to try to get this thing reworked. Got the pin outs and everything. So hopefully this work out. I ain't never did it. Be my first harness. I don't believe it's that hard, but I'm gonna try to rework it and get it to where I can get the PCM inside the car. So I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all while I'm doing it. I mean, I'll be doing little clips, bringing back, showing y'all what I got going on. But I'm finna get started on it. All right, I'll be back. All right, YouTube, we back. We can start cutting all the wires out of here. Cutting wires out. I'm gonna leave the pink ones because there's gonna be a lot of for the injectors and stuff like that. Yeah, I can see I done got this all the loom off and tape. So it's time to start depinning it now. Take it all the way back to here. Like it's a lot of these wires gonna come out, what I read. But yeah, I'm gonna start depinning it and we'll be back. Alright, YouTube, we back. Still out here working on my harness. I mean, this harness is this stuff ain't as hard as it seems. It's pretty easy. I mean, you just what I did here, you got the pin outs. You just go through and yellows you pull, blues you keep. The ones you keeping, you just pull them out, leave them plugged in and pull them out, label them, and some of them go to this box right here. Some of them, the ones that's to the box usually pull out, and some of them, some of these other ones will go more deeper into the harness. Just pull it back this way. But what I'm doing is I already done finished my blue connector, so I'm gonna start on this red one. Start depinning it, and once I do that, I'll go ahead and tape it back like this and start working my way on up this way. Working my way on up into the rest of the harness. And I already got new loom, so I'm gonna leave all this, pull all this off, and once I do, I'm gonna be taping it. And I'll probably just kind of lay it on the car so that I can pull it the way I want to do it. But come over here, I done went and this morning and got some of these connectors. I got them from the salvage yard, so I'll clean them up and I'll solder them in on this harness. These connectors for the EV1, fuel injectors. I mean, this harness ain't hard at all, so I'm gonna get back at it and start getting some more work done on it, and I'll come back with the progress on it. All right, YouTube, we back. We still working at it. We done tore into the harness. So what we got here left is shit. I still got for the injector plugs and coil packs, and I guess one power wire, some of the power wire for tack and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to get this thing set in the car and kind of start pulling it loose more and running it the best way I know it's gonna fit in there for me. But I done got a lot of connectors took out of there and thinning this thing out, which I am gonna take all that loom off. It's gonna have brand new loom all on it. But one thing I kind of figured out yesterday, I went to the salvage yard, which y'all can see on here. We got the older style, well, I wouldn't say older, but the injector plugs. This is for the truck style intake, which it was flex fuel. But I got EV1 injectors. So I was out there, I did a little research, and I went messing around out there what I do with it. And I found these will fit the EV1 injectors. These are injector plugs. And I just went out there and cut a bunch of them off of it was like a 90s model town car, I believe it was. Yeah, it was a town car. and pulled these off, and they fit. So I'm just gonna come here to these injectors here, injector plugs, and splice into them, which this wire here is kind of discolorated, look orange. That's actually a pink wire. That's the wire that's actually gonna run in. It goes up and comes out here. Comes out on this box here. And this other one is one that goes to the computer. One runs to the computer. So on all my wires, they got different colors here. It goes to the computer, different colors, but all of them is red. So it really ain't gonna matter. I'm just gonna tie red into the pink and come here with that one. I'm gonna solder it and put heat shrink on it. But what I got here is then came back. I got it's the fuse box that I'm gonna run, which is pretty good here. Pretty good fuse box. As you can see, it's got everything in it labeled. Got for the fuel pump, ignition relay, and all that kind of stuff. For the fans and all that. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. This one here is for AC relay, but I'm not sure we're gonna run AC through that. We're gonna do a little something different. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do the AC. And what's this box? This is for the fan relay. Fan 1 and 2, as you can see. This is a nice little setup. Nice little setup. That box there worked just fine for me. And it come with the directions on where you wiring up this to that and that to this. I didn't want to go into building no damn fuse box. I didn't feel like being bothered with that. So I'm still out here working on this wiring harness. I mean, it's not hard, but it's not easy. You just kind of got to pay attention to everything that you're doing, and you can get it. It ain't really difficult. One thing you do got to do is you got to come here and probe into here. Once you probe into one of these wires, you go back to your injector plug and probe there, and that'll pretty much tell you what's going to what. I mean, if it's in injector plug or not. So that's about it. I'm finna get back to work on this, and I'll be coming back with some more progress on this here. Alright, what's up, y'all? We back. A little progress, as you can see on this clip. We got it broke down. Got it kind of laid out on the car. What I got here is a bunch of loose looking wires. Stuff this stuff here, I labeled it stuff that's pretty much gonna kind of tie into the fuse box and stuff like that. Like fuel pump wires and all that kind of stuff. PCM, ignition. Then over here, kind of got this laid out. These is still my coil wires. What I'm doing now is I ain't put it on the fuse box. I'm gonna end up having to put the computer over here on the side. I mean, could have made it work over there. It's gonna be a lot of work to get this harness inside the car, which I don't know. I still may go back and try to mess with it, but for right now, I think I'm gonna tuck it in over here on the side, have it here, and have the fuse box somewhere labeled up in here. I don't know if I'm gonna have the PCM kind of hanging off or mounted right here. I don't know if they make any kind of brackets for that, for these cars. So what I got now is pretty much kind of got my wires ran. Just kind of taping stuff up, getting it how I need it, adding wire in to where I need stuff longer and everything. But it's working out. Just got to come back and loom it up, and kind of, I'm gonna have to go find me some more pink wire so I can extend all them. But I kind of got it. I don't know if I'm thinking that I'm kind of gonna route this up under there and back up over this way some kind of way. But just kind of getting it to where I know the wires has got enough length on them. Yeah, I mean, we had a whole lot on this one for the mass airflow. Had a lot on this. I haven't got to this side of taping these wires up, but I mean, this side is coming together pretty good. I mean, come back and tape it and still put loom on it, put the new loom on it and everything. But yeah, it's coming along. I mean, this wiring harness wasn't too bad. I mean, you can make these work. Just take a little work. I mean, they'll fit however you want them to. Just take a little work to make them fit. That's about it. I mean, I guess my next clip will be getting out, trying to finish getting this thing ran how I want it. Once I get it ran how I want it, I'm gonna pull it back out of here and add something to these wires so that they can be a little longer, and I can start getting a fuse box buttoned into this harness. But yeah, that's about it on this clip, y'all. I mean, it's working out for me. So I'll be back with one. This will probably be the end of this video. My next one, I'll probably be coming back. We're putting a fuse box on it once I get it ripped back up out of here. All right.